A dog waits behind a front door. The owner leaves. Nothing happens. 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours. The dog finally hears the key. His tail moves before the door even opens. Why? Because he knew exactly who was coming home. When your dog follows you everywhere, do you actually know what he's trying to tell you? Yes, it's sweet. It makes you feel loved. But behind that behavior is something much deeper that most owners never stop to think about. Something urgent, something ancient, something so personal it only exists between the two of you. And if you keep brushing it off as clinginess, which most owners do without realizing, you might be missing the most honest conversation your dog has ever tried to have with you. There's one specific moment in the day when this behavior says more than at any other time. We'll get to it at number 6, and once you've seen it, you'll notice it every single morning for the rest of his life. Let's start with the one that changes everything. Reason number 1. You are his entire world, and that's not a figure of speech. Think about what your dog's day actually looks like when you're not paying attention. No job, no friendships outside your home, no errands, no goals, no distractions. He has you. That's it. And following you isn't just affection, it's biology. A study published in 2015 in the journal Science found that when dogs and their owners make eye contact, both experience a surge in oxytocin, the same bonding hormone released between a mother and her newborn. That's not a metaphor, that's chemistry. So when he gets up every time you move to the kitchen, the bathroom, another room for no reason at all, he's not being needy, he's doing exactly what his nervous system evolved to do. Stay close to the one thing his entire existence is built around. Reason number 2. He's not just following you, he's using you as home base. Notice how he doesn't just follow at a distance, he stays close enough to touch, sometimes so close you nearly trip over him. Most owners either laugh this off or find it annoying, but in 1998, researchers ran an experiment on dogs that had originally been designed to study human toddlers. It's called the Strange Situation Test. A dog is placed in an unfamiliar room, the owner leaves, a stranger enters, then the owner comes back. The dogs responded almost exactly like securely attached children do. Confident exploring while the owner was present, visibly distressed the moment the owner left, calm again within seconds of the owner returning, even with a friendly stranger right there. That's not pack behavior, that's attachment, the same bond a 1-year-old has with a parent. So when he presses in close behind you, he isn't guarding you like a soldier. He's doing what any securely attached toddler does with a parent at a playground, staying within reach of the one safe point in the room. Reason number 3. The room he follows you into tells you something. Watch him move through the house today. Kitchen, he's already ahead of you, tail going before you've even opened the fridge. Hallway, barely a glance. Bedroom, he stops, breathes it in, and settles like he's found something. Front door, he slows down, sits, watches your hand on the handle. Same dog, same 10 minutes, 4 completely different reactions. Pay attention next time. Does he rush in ahead of you, or hesitate at the door, or plant himself in the middle of the room and just watch? Those differences aren't random. Dogs build an emotional map of a house. The kitchen means food, so it's high excitement. The bedroom holds your scent all night, so it's where he feels most connected to you. And the front door is usually the most emotionally loaded spot in the entire house, because in his experience, that's where the leaving happens. If he follows you to the door and then freezes, sits, or starts pacing, that's not drama. That's anticipatory anxiety from an animal who has learned correctly that this exact spot is where the leaving happens. Reason number 4. When it gets more intense than usual, he's noticed something about you. She's sitting on the edge of the bed, not crying yet, just staring at her phone. No sound, no tears. Nothing a stranger walking in would even notice. Her dog gets up from across the room anyway, crosses the floor, and rests her chin on her knee, before she's even fully admitted to herself what she's feeling.
Some days he won't leave your side, closer than normal, following you into rooms he usually ignores. Most owners think, he just wants attention today. Here's what's more likely actually happening. A 2012 study out of Goldsmiths University of London tested how dogs respond when a person pretends to cry, hums, or just talks normally. Dogs approached the crying person significantly more than either of the other two, and it didn't matter if it was their owner or a complete stranger. They approached with the same soft, submissive body language either way. Your dog doesn't need you to say a word. He notices when your movements slow down, when your voice drops, when something about you just feels different. So on the days he seems glued to you for no obvious reason, think back on the kind of day it's actually been. There's a real chance he noticed something about how you were feeling before you fully registered it yourself. Reason number 5, the dog who stops following you is telling you something urgent. He used to be at your heels before you'd even finished standing up. Tonight, you walk past the couch and he just watches you go. No bark, no whine, just his eyes tracking you across the room while the rest of him stays completely still. It's the smallest possible change, which is exactly why almost nobody catches it in time. What if one day he just stops? The dog who has trailed you from room to room for years suddenly stays on the couch, doesn't get up when you move, watches you go without following. Most owners assume he's just tired or getting older or having an off day. But dogs instinctively hide pain and illness, a survival habit inherited from wild ancestors, where showing weakness meant vulnerability. So he won't whimper dramatically or ask for help, but following takes energy and motivation, and that's often the very first thing to quietly disappear when something is wrong, well before any other visible symptom. If his usual shadowing drops off for more than a couple of days, especially alongside changes in appetite, sleep, or eye contact, that's worth a conversation with a vet, not just a shrug. Reason number 6, the moment that reveals everything about your bond. Remember the promise from the start? Here it is. Remember the dog behind the front door at the very start of this video, tail moving before the key even turned? That's the same mechanism running in reverse. He isn't guessing. Some combination of routine, sound, and scent already told him exactly who was on the other side, minutes before any proof arrived. Now watch what he does the moment you wake up. Not when you call him, not when you reach for the food container, before any of that. Dogs who are securely bonded don't just follow you through the day. Some research on canine sleep suggests many bonded dogs actually lighten their own sleep in the early morning, unconsciously tracking their owner's waking pattern, so they're already stirring before you've even swung your legs off the bed. If he's watching you before you've said a word, already up before you've decided where you're going, that's not coincidence. That's the same behavior a securely attached toddler shows a parent at a playground, just running quietly in a fully grown dog who never learned to hide it the way we did. He's not just attached. Somewhere in that fully grown body is a decision most humans spend their whole lives hoping someone will make about them. He chose you. Every single day, without condition, without hesitation, without ever needing a reason. The least we can do is notice. If this made you want to go check on your dog right now, he's probably already watching the door, waiting for you to get up. Like and subscribe. Your dog deserves an owner who understands him this deeply.